Okay, so it's the 18th of April. We're going to go up the hill to the barn and we're going to work on some equipment. I've got a video coming out about a new square baler we had just bought. So we're going to take a drive up the hill and see what we can get done. We've got some more videos coming out here pretty soon about everything. Wheat's looking good. Go back there. Get out here. Came out pretty good this year. Got some a little taller than the others. My fertilizer is a little off, but everything's looking pretty good. Got the cows pinned off right now. Having them mow down a little 3-acre plot we have. Looks like they've just about got it mowed down. But we're gonna go up the hill and work on. I bought a new trailer. It wasn't new to me. Used gooseneck flatbed for hauling equipment this year because we are a mobile hay cutting business. I mean, we have some local stuff within 5 or so miles of where we are, but most everything we do is we travel to, so we have to haul equipment. We use both of the 08s, F350s, 6.4s, or the 6-liter 06 Chance runs. It's actually his truck, and that's typically how we do everything. So I bought another gooseneck for a pretty reasonable price from a farmer we do a lot of business with. Yeah, looks like they've got that pretty mowed down. It took them like 12 cows and 4 donkeys, like 3 days to completely, I mean, it was almost knee deep to completely mow that down. So I'll probably have to let them back out to the big pasture today. We're going out here to unlock the gates so we can get in. If I can remember the code. Oh, come on. I think that's it. Got it. Alright, didn't want to share the code with the world. Going up here for the barn. We keep this place locked. That's literally next door to my house. I just don't like people driving in here when I'm out for the day. Normally we open them every day, and if we have hay customers show up at the next plot, it's just the next fence where our hay lot is. We usually just open the gates for the day. But we just mowed up here, but the dandelions have taken over. This is actually my neighbor Kay. Lives in this small house here. Actually, we need to go out back and get some fuel anyway. If we don't get stuck. Woo! Turn the 4-wheel drive on. Maybe not. So here is my normal gooseneck trailer. This is my one I pull everywhere. We actually just had a little major catastrophe on this trailer. These bolts here, these hanger bearing, or these hanger brackets that hold the springs and everything to the trailer, actually broke off on both sides and allowed the springs to come out of their hangers, actually ride up on the frame, and I didn't see it the first little bit. So we completely dropped the axles out from the trailer. I'll throw some I got some pictures. I didn't get any video. I'll throw some pictures of that. Put all new bushings, re-welded the whole thing back on. Took the axles out, new U-bolts. Did all that to try to get back, because we use this trailer extensively. Plus, I do some light hauling with it myself here and there. I'm hauling equipment for myself and my neighbor. So I try to make sure I keep it in top shape. Put some new tires on it. But next I've got to do this. That is a problem. And my neck is moving inside of here. So that pin is tough. So got to get that fixed next. May actually do that today. Probably gonna grind off this back smooth. Take a piece of 1/2-inch strap, we'll heat it and bend it a little bit, arch it and weld it, and make a new top hat for the top cover, whatever you want to call it, for the top of this. I've got some slop in this one I'm taking off and stopping. It's not real bad. Also probably need to tighten up the nuts or the bolts that hold it still. So just a little bit on that. Anyways, I'll grab another video of the other trailer we bought, but that's just a little update, a random pointless fact. I actually noticed it because I was on a trip and I could only get my fist between the two tires, so that actually slid all the way up here, and so they're supposed to be like 14 inches apart. It wasn't dangerous or anything. All the bolts and everything were still in it, and I wasn't very far from home, so we just drug it to the house, and that day we dropped the axles off of it and fixed it. So it took us about 3 days to get the parts. Of course, it happened on a Sunday. Can't do anything on a Sunday. Went to our local trailer supplier, and we're able to get all the bolts, the bushings. We used our welder here. Actually, my friend Jeremy came over. He's a longtime welder. I can weld. I'm just not as confident on the stuff that's carrying all the weight down the interstate, and with it needing to be what I would consider professionally weld. I just had him do it. That way I knew it was done by someone who does it more frequently than I do. But there's some little stuff that I need to do to address it. I noticed these popped off. The plates here on the side. Of course, I usually weld all of this stuff back on. They break so frequently. We don't. I mean, I've welded this spot, I don't know, 4 times. I think this is from me loading the dozer on it. When the plates are on the ground, actually I just welded that and it's cracked again. And I'm using, you know, 6011, or I can't remember the 7011, I can't remember what the numbers are, rod on my Lincoln welder. It's getting plenty hot. I just use this trailer frequently, like every day basically, so it gets quite a bit of abuse. Next thing I need to do though is cut these off and replace the springs. My springs have worn out and the gates just fall to the ground rather than using the spring to ease them to the ground. So anyway, I'm gonna grab some videos of the baler. You can probably see it in the background right there, and post that. Just a small video about the 348 we're going to run this year on. We have taken some big steps to do large amounts of square bales. We've got a bale bandit. I'll get some video of us going to Indianapolis to pick that up. I'm sorry, it's not Indianapolis, it's in Illinois, by Effingham, Illinois. We're going to go up, pick it up by the manufacturer, Bale Bandit, and get a video of their facility, and they're going to give us some tips on how to run it. We got it, had no idea how to use it, so we sent it through their shop to make sure that it was season ready, and we're glad that we did, because it turned out it wasn't. They ended up doing about $5,000 worth of work to it, and the mechanic actually told us we wouldn't have made a bale out of it at all. And it makes 21 bale bundles, so it takes 21 square bales and puts them in bundles. So Jeremy bought a 336. I had a 336. You've probably seen it in other videos. I ended up getting rid of that baler and updated to a 348. So I'll get that in the next video with all the 348 footage. Here's I'll get back up. Just a little bit of random crap today, and catch you later.